right, everybody, as summer begins, families are flocking to pools and beaches, but with 88% of children and child drownings happening while an adult is present, staying focused around water is crucial. That's why I'm so honored to have YMCA of Greater Houston launching their Phones Down, Eyes Up campaign to remind caregivers, parents, everyone, stay alert. Joining us now is YMCA water safety expert Michael Lakes to share some great tips on how their Safety Around Water program helps over 1,400 local kids and families stay safe. That is incredible. Thank you so much for being here, first and foremost. So I have my phone here. I know everyone is always on their phones looking down like this. Around kids, that's a no-no. So it's called Phones Down, Eyes Up campaign. Why did the YMCA start all this?
Yeah, that's of course correct, and thank you again for having me as well.
Of course.
So we wanted to start this because it's very important to us to remind families, remind parents that at the end of the day, it is your responsibility, right, to watch over your kids. We notice that with distractions, social media, conversations, it's more and more of a distraction each day when kids are in the water. So 88% of all child drownings actually occur within adult supervision range. So that's a shocking statistic that we're trying to, move forward to fix, and ultimately it's a goal that we want to eliminate all drowning here in the YMCA of Houston.
I would think that would be incredible if we can all do that together. Let's do it. So let's go ahead and give them some suggestions on how to avoid these distractions. We talk about putting the phone down. That's the obvious one, but what else, the suggestions can you give to parents and caregivers out there?
Yeah, so of course we're going to always suggest to watch over your kids, as I said, but we want to make sure that we're also designating a water watcher. So at the end of the day, we need to have somebody accountable. We need to remember that it's not a he said, she said. We want to make sure that we have somebody that is dedicated to watching their kids and their family in the water. So we designate these as water watchers. Whenever you're going to a pool, a waterfront, anything like that, we want to make sure, we're switching maybe every 15 to 20 minutes, and we're pointing, we're saying, hey, can you watch our kids, right?
Yes.
That is something that is so important. As we said, 88% of all child drownings occur within adult supervision, and it comes down to, I thought mom was watching, I thought dad was watching.
Oh, that is such a scary thought. I mean, and we're looking at video, of course, probably of parents and those who have actually had to deal with this. Now, there are some great tips, though, when it comes to this. I mean, you mentioned about switching between people every 15 minutes, which is good. Having someone who can actually swim is even better.
Yeah, of course,
for sure.
Of course,
because,
yeah.
I mean, just watching is one thing, but if you can't jump out and swim, I mean, not everyone's a registered lifeguard. We know that.
Of course.
But what other tips can you give parents and caregivers out there, too?
Yeah, so another tip would definitely be to swim in pairs, right? You always want to go by the buddy system. It's tried and true. You always want to be accountable to somebody else as well. And then lastly, we would always recommend not relying on such as inflatable swim aids, making sure that the swimming skills are developed. We also want to see that Coast Guard approved swimwear for those that are not possibly the strongest swimmers in the world. We want to make sure we get them a strong foundation, and we want to make sure all those life jackets are Coast Guard approved, and they're swimming in buddy systems, and also we have those parents watching over the kiddos.
Now, we only have 15 seconds, but I know, of course, the YMCA that you're here. You also teach swimming lessons for kids, too, don't you?
Yes, of course.
You're going to be doing that this summer?
Yes, we're going to be doing it all summer, and alongside our SAW, Safety Around Water program, where we offer free swim lessons to make sure that all parts of our community are reached and under supervision for water instruction.
And how can they get more information about this?
Yeah, so please go ahead and visit ymcahouston.org. Also follow us on social media at YMCA Houston on Facebook and Instagram to get more information about all of our Safety Around Water swimming and formal swim lessons.
Why do you guys do this? I know the YMCA has been around so long. It's been around since before I was a kid, and it really is a safe place for so many people to learn how to swim and just being safe. Why do you continue to do this, and why do you love being part of this too?
Yeah, so this is a huge mission that we have to eliminate drowning. Unfortunately, Harris County, the heart of Houston, is the #1 drowning county in the state of Texas, and we're trying to make sure that we don't have another kid as a statistic, another adult as a statistic. We have 4,000 unintentional fatal drownings each year in the United States, and an additional 8,000 that are going ahead. And it's unintentional but not fatal. So we're seeing upwards of 33 people drown a day in just the United States alone. It's a great passion of mine and all of my colleagues as well. And the YMCA of Houston has this as a primary goal for the summer, to make sure that we're eliminating drowning to the best of our ability. And at the end of the day, we want to make sure parents are aware and share the same passion that we do for their families and keeping them safe.
Michael Lakes with YMCA, you're doing an incredible job. He knows the statistics, people. Listen to them. Go to the YMCA this summer. It's a safe place for everyone. I always had fun there. You will too. Make sure you go and check out their website on our website, CW39.com. Thanks again for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, of course, and all